So let's address this word. I know you must have come across the word. Men are polygamous in nature. Have you heard that? Or men are polyamorous in nature. Have you ever come across that word? Obviously, you have. It's the day of the show. Now, T, if you ask me, T, what is your thoughts about that word or that statement that men are polygamous in nature? What do I think about it? You want me to tell you my mind about that word? I'll tell you the truth, though. I think it's a lie. I don't really believe that. All I could say is that some men are polygamous in nature. But you saying men are polygamous in nature, I don't think so. And I will tell you why. For women, listen up, open your ears. I want to tell you why those particular type of men use that word for you. Now, that word was crafted out by men who are chronic cheats. That word was crafted out by men who wants to eat their cake and have it. That word was originally crafted out by men that just want to test different women, Nkechi, Nkiru, Ngozi, you understand? Or some men that want to satisfy a certain sexual craving of theirs. So that word was crafted out by them, and they used it as an excuse under we are Africans. And they kept on repeating such words to you ladies to the extent that it has already habituated your mind to the extent that you, as a lady, you believe it. Okay, let me explain. Now, what is polygamy? Polygamy means when a man or means the act of marrying more than one wife as a man. Polyandry is the opposite. Then some people could use the word polyamorous. Yes, polyamorous. What is the meaning of polyamorous now? Let me read the definition. The practice of having multiple intimate relationships, whether sexual or just romantic, with the full knowledge and consent of all parties involved. In polyamory, there is a consent of all parties involved in polyamory. So now, when a guy in a relationship or a husband cheats on his wife and they are trying to sweep it under the carpet, maybe he's pleading or begging, I'm so sorry, you understand? And maybe he just wants to, at a point, try to justify himself. He will be like, after all, now we are Africans, and we are men. Men will always be men. Men are polygamous in nature. These are the words they use, to make it look acceptable. I'm being realistic with you. I know the men will not like what I'm saying, but that is the truth. That is the truth. So that is the word they will use for you. Now, I want you to know that that word is wrong. I think the correct word should be men are cheats in nature, which we are not cheats. We are good people. Men, come on. We have faithful men. We have men that just want to be with his babe, just this babe, and just fashion other girls, other ladies. We have men like that in our society. So why it looks as if the polygamous ones are prevalent is because bad news get a trend. Like now, you always hear more news of, oh, this man cheated on the wife, oh, this man cheated on the wife and got this the baby mama, the side chick pregnant, and now he's trying to impose the second wife marriage on the first wife. And so all those type of news is more prevalent. He has more. So bad news, but you cannot hear a news of maybe a faithful husband, the most faithful husband, and the news and it's trending. No. So that's why it looks as if now, because you always hear certain bad news and you feel all men are like that. These people are just 1/3, not even up to 1/3 of the population of men in the world. These people that have this craving for different things on skirts. You understand? So aside, let's just push religion aside for now, because I know there's a certain religion that accepts polygamy, not infidelity. Islam doesn't promote infidelity. Don't get it wrong. They could accept polygamy, but you married to, even if you're married to 5 wives and you're going to sleep fornicate, it's fornication. It's not, do not involve polygamy in it. It has nothing to do with polygamy. Polygamy has to do with marriage. Polyamorous. Now, polyamorous has to do with multiple sexual partners, with your main partner being involved in being aware and having her consent or his consent. That is polyamory. So don't confuse them. Don't confuse cheating with polygamous in nature. That's what I'm trying to separate them. Some of them may come up with the traditional, this even tradition. I have a friend that was like, okay, he's married, but he was like, don't worry, I want to meet that chick now. So we can run 1 or 2 things. I was like, I thought you are married, but you are married. You were like, but it's not a bad thing. We're Africans. I'm an Igbo person, tradition. I said, let me see. But he was now saying, if it was his wife, then it would be adultery, it would be bad. I was like, oh, if you sleep with a woman that you're not married to, it's not adultery. But if your wife does it with another man, it's an adultery. Come on, check the division of adultery. Whether a man or a woman, once you step outside your marriage, it's adultery. Hey, my goodness. Why do you guys want to paint it blue? These women have suffered. So I was not telling adultery is adultery. Even in the tradition, tradition permits polygamy. It means you have to meet that lady, go to her parents, pay her bride price, then you can now do with her. But you're not married to this person. You're going to meet Mazi Okike's daughter, putting your seed inside her, and after you come out and say men are polygamous in nature, you just cheated. Even in traditional land, fornication or adultery is a taboo. If you must practice polygamy, you have to it's marriage, not cheating, and you call it polygamous in nature. There are different things here. Do you get? So these are different things. Except maybe you did a Catholic wedding or a statutory marriage, or maybe you did it wedded in court. Then we can now know that you're stuck with one woman. But if it's basically tradition, because once a man just does only traditional marriage with you, there's danger. In the next 20 years, if he introduces another woman, don't be surprised. I'm just saying. So this word, men are polygamous in nature, are now used by cheating people, cheating men. So when they cheat, when a man cheats on his wife, let me say even in a Christian setting, and maybe mostly the mother or the sister or the brother, they're trying to defend and cover his mess up in front of the wife. They'll tell him, calm down now. You don't know men are polygamous in nature. That word are words used as an excuse to escape the consequences of their infidelity. Is that the truth? That is the truth. I will say the truth. My trouser will not get missing if I say the truth. So that is the fact. You might not like it, but people use. So this certain 1/3 of these certain people, let's call them 1/3 because they're not that much as you think. They have that mindset and they push out those words. Say Africa is like this, men are like this. Even in those days where we practice polygamy. See, polygamy Polygamy is is a beautiful thing when it's done correctly, when it's done right. You understand? But infidelity and polygamy, they are two different things. Polygamy has to do with marriage. Infidelity is cheating. So men that cheat will now come and still use the word polygamous. Come on. So this particular man has now built that word as as a kind of a defense mechanism, whereby they have constantly been cheating on their partners, and they have been saying it's just like a stimuli. When you have a nerve, a neuron, whereby you are introducing a certain type of stimuli. First, when that neuron gets that stimuli, it will react, respond, and when the stimuli is constant, that neuron start habituating that particular stimuli. It will start getting used to that stimuli, that it could even be the stimuli could be happening in the person's subconscious, but the person is not moved. The person doesn't even know that the stimuli is there because the person is already used to it. So these men, they keep on saying this, gaslighting you, making you believe that you might even catch them cheating, and they'll be like, no, now I wasn't cheating, I was just helping her stand up. To the extent that you believe that you are the person that is insane, the person that doesn't know what you have seen. So they keep on using that word to gaslight you to the extent that it habituates. You now start believing, okay, yes, I'm in a polygamous relationship. So if he cheats, I'll accept it. So if you get STIs, you get HIV, you get incurable diseases, if you get hepatitis B or C or whatever, if you get herpes, incurable diseases, you will also be able to remember that men are polygamous in nature. You sit down there, keep on accepting the cheating. Come on, please keep on cheating on her because that lady doesn't have brain. So they will come and be telling you that thing. You habituate to the extent that even women, even you come on a comment section. I remember that time this May issue happened. Some women, they came online. I'm going to make a different video on polygamy. There is the proper way to do poly. You cannot be a second one. Number one, it was not discussed that this man will marry. He didn't tell you, okay, it's possibility for me to begin another woman earlier. He later brought the woman in, forced it down your throat, and you people are in this Messiah Igbe's issue. People are using the woman's property, the woman's you are doing it, showing off on internet to pepper the other woman. Now in May's issue, her son died, they are still peppering. Like, you cannot be a second wife and come in and start peppering. All those, that is not how to polygamy is supposed to be peaceful and balanced. And there should be excessive respect for the first one. There's a proper way. I'll see a video on that, how to do polygamy. So, in a nutshell, what is it that I'm saying, women, ladies? This, not men. Men are beautiful souls. We have good men, husband. There was even this pastor that came on, a doctor and also a pastor. A doctor came on and I was saying there's this law in physiology that an organ you use, you lose. That if a man is not having multiple sex, that he starts having prostate issue, that is advising men to start having multiple concubines to be able to have those type of sex. Me, as a physiologist, I was like, no, you are wrong. That is nonsense. You are preaching rubbish to these men. Another one, a pastor came and said that a man cannot stay a year without sex. If you come under the comment section when this man said it was on Facebook, I saw it. Men came out and was like, you are lying that they have stayed a year without sex. Some have stayed this without sex. That you see, men, they can hold. A man can see a woman and read it. That has nothing to do with the man being cruel. You understand? But a man can stay months without having. We have responsible men. We have them. They exist. Forget all these scandals of business. We have responsible. We have. It's just that the people you keep on attracting are this type of men that will keep on being polygamous or polyamorous behind your back and say it is polyamorous. Polyamorous has to do with consent too. I describe these things to you, so don't confuse them. Don't confuse them. So just know that this is used as an excuse. Period. I don't really think men are polygamous in. Okay, we say men are polygamous in nature. What about women? Women cheat more than married women. They cheat. Hey! They even cheat more than it's because we do not look at them as it because of that word. Men are polygamous in nature. All eyes are on men. But forgetting that married, a woman will cheat on you as a man. You will never know. Hey, I'm close. I have a lot of female friends. I have female friends. Me, I'm even closer to my mom. There's sometimes my mom. I remember that time my dad would he loves okwa, so you tell my mom to prepare okwa. My mom doesn't really have there's no okwa in the house, so what she has is beans. The way she will break the beans and make it look like okwa and serve to my dad. And my dad is eating me. I know that thing is not okwa. I will be looking at her, I'll be laughing. You'll be eating. You will not know it's beans. You think it's okwa. You'll be laughing at him. So women can be slick in doing things. You understand? So I'm just saying I'm not referring to my mom, but I'm not referring to her now. So, but what I'm saying, women can be slick in doing things. So it means women can also do things and you would not know. So we now say women are polygamous in nature. Is that in polygamy? That is sluttiness. So in a nutshell, whenever men tell you that they are polygamous in nature, just know it's just an excuse for them to, cheat on you and, be slick about it and just leave. So please don't fall a prey to that word. Always treat their fuck up when they cheat on you. So that's just it. So thank you. Please subscribe, like. I know men, I know you're angry with me. I'm sorry.